Hey guys, DM Philosopher here, match the name. Just going to go over this latest pack here. So what we've got is we've got the Dwarven Mine 2 pack. So that comes with 2 battle mats. It's got a mine sort of section. It's its second one, but it's a standalone as well. And it also has a battle mat with multiple dead ends that you can attach to your mines. There are 4 packs in this series. So if you wish to have a more expansive mine adventure, then by all means pick up some more of those packs. Anyway, let's just jump in there and have a look at what this map entails. So we've got an entrance point here at the top and bottom, and the map sort of winds its way through one chamber. There's a bit of a dead end over there, and technically they could just leave if they came in through the bottom there, but then you've also got the secondary chamber here, which is again a very large chamber with sort of rock debris and mining structures and a sort of a watery sort of pit there. So that is the dark gridded map. There is the dark gridless map, and then there's the light gridded map and the light gridless map. You can see that the detail is definitely here. For if you're zooming in, if we go back to the gridded map, you know, in terms of 5-foot squares, you definitely have the detail shown there for the up close tactical side of VTT work. So that is the daytime the light gridded map. There is no daytime underground, but I've got light and dark versions. So my packs come with point of view shots. So this is sort of the entrance way to the mine, and as you wind your way through, you can see that there's a lot of mining structures. Just remember that mines need to have the roof supported and the like as well. So here we've got it's full of debris and hidey places and shadows and the like. So this that's the dead end, little dead end part. That's the exit or the top of the map, and that's the split that goes to the second large chamber, and we get around to the large chamber down here. So the point of view shots really do make good player handouts, just to give perspective and to show the spacing and perspective on everything, and it's good for your players to be able to live within the scene. The point of view shots are I've got 2 sets, so you got the dark and the light. The light ones are exactly the same as the dark one, just they don't have the dark filter on there, so it's a bit clearer to see the details and so on like that. You could even give different handouts to different players, so show the characters with dark vision, the light versions, and characters that are carrying the lanterns and the like, the other versions, so the humans are disadvantaged in terms of the detail that they can see. Now the second battle mat in the pack is the dead ends pack. Battle mat. So there's multiple dead ends here, so you could just align this map to the other map in a way that shows, so it lines up if you want them to carry straight on from another mat. Otherwise you could just have them arrive in the chambers as you choose. So there are 5 dead ends here. Just looking at this top one here, this is a largely flooded chamber. It's got 2 waterfalls and it's full of water. This one down here just has a sort of a tracked loop, just a smaller dead end. This larger chamber in the middle, it comes in from the top here. You can see that it's got a lot of sort of tracking here, so this is a place where you could rearrange the carts or the little mining trucks as they sort of or store them and something like that. This top right hand dead end here is a collapsed chamber, so there's a lot of debris that's fallen in from the walls and flooded, well not flooded, but it's filled the room with the rocky debris, and there's a lot of broken tracks and broken wooden structures. And this dead end here has a couple of mining carts, and again another loop, just a little bit more elongated and something like that. Just the dead ends pack enables you to attach on to your mine maps a variety of different sort of end points to your mines as it starts to branch out and split up and so on. So that is the dead ends pack. That was the dark gridded map. This is the dark gridless map. This is the light gridded map and the light gridless map. So obviously it's a lot clearer. Carrying on, we've got the point of view shots, so we've got the dark ones. There's just a couple of shots for each of the dead ends, because there's not a lot of detail as such. I don't need to cover them all, but yeah, the bigger ones with the cave in, and this one here has a few more point of view shots just to capture the location, and so you can see how it sort of winds its way along. And this is the collapsed one, so you can see there's a lot of rock debris over the tracks, and if we move further in, you can see how it's sort of covering the tracks, and it's knocked this torch over, and so on. So, and this is a reverse shot there. And this is the last chamber, so you can see a couple of the mining trucks there, and it's a standard loop. So this will give you, the Dead Ends pack will give you definitely a lot of variety to how you sort of create a dead end as such, or once you've branched off into the many directions that the mine could follow. Definitely keeps it a little bit more varied and interesting, and you can have different encounters in each of these maps as well. So you know, you could have a boss in one room, and a variety of minions camped in another room and the like. So definitely the variety is welcome. So this is that's the Dead Ends pack. That is the Dwarven Mine Pack 2. So look out for the other ones if you wish to have a larger mining experience. So that's the Dwarven Mine Pack 2. You can find that on RPG Now, and I'll post a link to that underneath my YouTube clip. I hope it expands your gameplay. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and happy gaming, people.